What up, Wastelanders? Christopher here, Gaslands NorCal. Thanks for joining me once again for another conversion video. Now this time we're going to do another Gaslands NorCal internal challenge build. Now when we do these challenge builds, which we do usually every month or so, the person that is hosting the build, they pick out the casting, they provide the casting, and they supply the rules on, what can be used, what the theme is, all that other stuff. This time, I'm doing the casting, I'm hosting it, so I get to choose what the rules are. And my rules are, I didn't want to do a holiday theme build because, everybody does that around this time of year. So mine is going to be theme song. Pick a song, any song, build your casting around that song, and the person whose casting, whose build represents that song the best, they're the winner. So for mine, I am going to do the song Lumberjack by Jackal. The song was playing in my head the other morning and I thought, what the hell? That sounds pretty cool. Now the casting we're going to be using, that everybody's going to be using, is a 71 Plymouth GTX. Now I have some pretty cool ideas how I'm going to make this into a Lumberjack themed build. Got some chainsaws and stuff that I printed off, so that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, first of all, we got to get this baby apart, get her into the stripper. Alright, so we're all primed up in the white because we're going to be painting this casting in the Monument Hobbies orange, and I want it to stand out more. Going kind of with the Husqvarna coloring and whatnot, so I'm going to be doing it, basing it in orange, maybe doing some black, might throw the husky, whatever you want to call it, logo on there somewhere before I get some chainsaws going on that I printed off. Got a couple of them might stick on the front or something. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them, but yeah, that's what the plan is. Get some killer tires and some weapons and wheels and stuff going on. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's do some orange and then we will go from there. So rev it up. Alright, we're all based up in the orange, looking pretty good. Loving the Monument Hobbies, of course. I'm going to be doing a little bit of grunge work with the ag racks, just to get the nooks and crannies to pop out a bit. Maybe put a lift kit on there. I'm thinking that's going to be kind of cool, to get through all the mud and stuff in the forest for this Lumberjack. Got these chainsaw looking tires and it'll be sticking on here. It's going to be pretty cool. Chains, of course, for these chainsaws. Sticking on there for some rams, probably, if I can get those on there underneath the vehicle coming up. Got a big old bald coming out the back. Got a piece of wood that I cut off and I'm going to be using as a ram. It's going to go on the front and get some chains on there. And then maybe a little bit of this and that here and there and some extras put on there. But yeah, looking pretty good so far. So let's get it grunged up and probably get the Husky logo on the side there. Got the H going on, and yeah, we'll see where we're at. But let's go. Let's do it. Alright, everything's all painted up and back together. Got some Husqvarna symbol painted on the side, and got the wheels and everything all ready to go. Now, before I get it all assembled, I'm going to do a little bit of chipping just around some of the high points and everything. Again, with the chipping, the way I do it is I just use this foam that you can pack a lot of your minis in or whatever else. Break off a piece, get the rough edge, and get this MIG chipping solution, and I dab it in the chipping solution, and then I dab it on a paper towel until it's just a little bit left, and then I'll go around the edges so it looks the paint looks all chipped up and everything. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll get everything together and then see where we're at for whatever other weathering we're going to do. Do the headlights and the taillights and stuff and some of the fine detail work. So let's get it chipped up and then we'll get it together. But yeah, looking like a lumberjack. Let's do it. Right on. So yeah, this thing could almost just be pretty good as is, just do a little touch up with the paint and stuff, but got a few more things to add on there. Got the side rams and the rear wrecking ball, and I got some little bit of wood to go on top. But yeah, that's why I did the chipping right down the center right here for the back, because I'm going to drill a hole in the window and I'm going to have the wrecking ball coming out the back, so the chain would wear away the paint that's right there. And then instead of having one big log in the front for a ram, which didn't make any sense, but the chainsaw sticking out so far, I did some side mounted rams with some smaller logs. So I'm going to have those coming out the side and dangling down at the bottom like so. So before I get all that going, I want to do a little bit more weathering with some rust and stuff. Going to be going back to the oxide grime from Ammo by MIG. Maybe do like an entire front quarter panel and little bits here and there. Not really sure exactly how the rust, whether dry brush rust stuff will come out with the orange and everything, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, let's get some more oxide grime going on, and then we'll get it dry brushed and get everything else hung on there before we do some final touches with some dusting and stuff. But yeah, this thing is really looking badass, turning out really well. I'm very happy with it. So let's grime. Hell yeah, this thing is just looking awesome. Got the little dusting going on, got the chain for the wrecking ball all glued in there. They cracked up the back window, made it look all messed up. The rust turned out pretty good. Like I said, with the orange and everything of the vehicle, didn't turn out as well as like if it was a darker color or a lighter colored vehicle, but that's okay, still looks awesome. I'm going to add the final side rams with the swinging logs and the wood on the top, maybe a few more fine details, and this thing will be good to go. But yeah, definitely a lumberjack. Let's get it done. Alrighty, and there we have it. 171 Plymouth GTX, modified for the wastelands of the forest to a lumberjack build, inspired by the Lumberjack song by the hair metal band Jackal. Still one of my favorite bands from that era. Really like this build. I'm really pleased with how it came out, with the rams, side rams all swinging, and everything swinging on there. The chainsaws just turned out outstanding. Gotta love blood for the blood god. Of course, I had to put that on there. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, do me a favor and hit that like button. My goal is to do weekly videos, whether vehicle builds, terrain builds, battle reports, whatever. So if that's for you, hit the sub button below and ring the bell to get notified when new content drops. I do sell all my builds pretty inexpensively on my Etsy page. If you want to pick someone up, see what else I've done, you can even request a custom build. If you'd really like to show some love, head on over to my Patreon page and get signed up. Every bit helps keep the paint flowing, the printer printing, and the camera rolling. Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and your finger on the trigger. Gaslands NorCal, signing out.